Yo, what is up everybody? Jumpin here, and today I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play, the Mass Effect Trilogy, and let go! So, in the last part I recruited Jack, which Jack's pretty cool, and yeah, that's about it. So, that's all I did in the last part, but this time I guess I'll recruit the Krogan, aka Grunt. Go ahead and use up all my... Jack's mission's great for a Vanguard because you get a couple things that are awesome, like shotgun damage, and you also can get damage protection, which is very important. Obviously shields and shotgun damage seems very important for a Vanguard, right? Alright, so now this mission, I like this mission. It is a lot of fun. It's a little annoying as Vanguard because there is certain points with ranged combat that, you know, can be a little bit of a bitch. But in general, it's not too bad. But I do have to say one thing, which is that I don't like the upgrades. I mean, if you're an infiltrator and you have sniper rifle, yeah, this is definitely a mission you want to do right away. But sometimes as a Vanguard, I'll do this one a little bit later. But I'm going to do it now for the Let's Play. But all you get for this entire mission is sniper rifle damage. So I kind of go about missions depending on the upgrades I can get. Like, whatever can help me. Like, I'd rather get some good upgrades right away, and then, you know, be able to use those upgrades for more of the game. Basically, just the way I think about it. Alright. I don't need none of that. Check the weapons. I think I'm going to switch my heavy weapon on that. I hate this missile launcher. It's a piece of shit. This arc projectile. Now, this thing is godly.
The dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed.
Alrighty.
Broadcasting orders over loudspeaker.
So, yeah, this chick here is kind of fucking crazy.
We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Go ahead and, you know, one thing I've been forgetting to do is map my powers for my allies. I like to do that. I recommend that for Mass Effect always, for any, well, Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect 2. Because then you can use the D-pad to quickly use your teammates' power, so you don't have to pause it. Although pausing the game is kind of smart. That is for sure. Blow you away, blow you away, blow you away. Alright, this is a great conversation here. It's pretty funny.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs, or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol? The last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There. You see? I'm helping.
Have you seen Okir? Does he know about all of this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What's Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
The scare was a nice touch.
I thought so. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador.
Alright. Anyway, you know, that conversation I always thought was a little fucked up. By the way, Reeve is really good for this part. That's one reason I go for it. Because Reeve in this game is absolutely great for the fact of its stunning ability. It's great in general, but you'll see it in a second here. Let's just incinerate that.
Of course.
Actually, I got them both. Nice. But I'll show you Reeve real quick. There should be some enemies up here. Let's go ahead and... there they are, finally. Boom. You hit him with Reeve, and look, he kind of like crouches down. And then, yeah, they're screwed. Absolutely fucking dead.
We'll end it quickly.
But, anyway, like I was saying... oh, I totally missed that. But like I was saying, yeah, so that conversation with that merc is kind of fucked up, because if you're a good guy, you promise him metagel to help persuade him. Makes sense. But then what's kind of fucked up is the fact that you don't actually ever give him the metagel. You know, that's kind of... Whoa, God! Gotta watch this rocket. Go ahead and just blow his ass up. Yeah, but you never give that guy the metagel, so that's kind of messed up. And then you tell him to go find a shady spot to bleed out. You know, it's just something that you don't expect from Good Shepherd to, you know, promise. Because there's a lot of moments in this game where you can give people metagel and shit. Alright. Go ahead. Like, this is, yeah, Reeve's great for that reason. Totally stopped him. Alright, so let's talk to this Krogan. This is a pretty interesting conversation here as well.
You are different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
He's only a week old?
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group? Failed test?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that. But it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A breeding program? Trying to escape genophage effects?
Escape. Escape was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
If Mercenary was correct, Krogan prone to mental instability.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Uncertain. Likely irrelevant. Appears Okir has had no success.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Alright, right here we get to watch this Krogan go all ham on this door and pull it down.
Impressive. And dangerous.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run. and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Alrighty. So now we don't need a pistol probably for the rest of the mission, to be quite honest. There's something right here. Now one thing I wanted to bring up in this video, you gotta watch out for this part actually. It can be a little annoying. So, boom, bitch. Also, there's gonna be some Krogans up here. The best thing to do against these Krogans, honestly, is just try to do this part as fast as possible, or get to the end of the room as fast as possible. If you do that, oh, I fucked up again.
They're through my shield. Can't get a lock.
If you do that, then you only have to fight like, well, one Krogan, for example. I only have to fight. Like literally, if you stay back, which a lot of people do because they think, you know, let me just take them out one at a time. Well, apparently there's a Krogan over there, but fuck it. What will happen is that these Krogans will constantly keep spawning, and you might have to fight up to like 7 of them, something like that. It's quite a few. So if you want to kind of just skip that, if you can just make it to or run past, well, you don't have to run past them, but as long as you can make it past them, you're good to go, and they will only spawn 1 or 2. So nice little tip for you. Now one thing I did want to bring up in this video was about my Facebook. You guys should go and like my Facebook for me. I always put a link in the description. But also you should get involved with the poll that's up there about who I should romance. Right now Tali is winning big time. So that is actually something. But I will say one thing. Not that I don't like Tali, but I'm just curious into the fact of, and I keep seeing comments as well about, you know, romance Tali, man, romance Tali. What is the appeal of Tali? You know, I've never quite fully understood that, especially in this game, because personally I really love Miranda. I mean, how could you not? Oh my god, that ass, man. But yeah, I mean, I just never understood why so many people, when I say so many people, I mean, oh god, you didn't die from that headshot, bastard. When I say so many people, I mean so many people absolutely loves Tali. I never understood the appeal, so, you know, something about it. Alright, let's make sure. If you rush this part as well, like, the enemies won't spawn, as you know, like they normally do, because normally there's a lot more enemies right there. But that's the advantage to the Vanguard. You can exploit quite a bit in this game. That's absolutely awesome. But yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know, what is it about Tali that makes her so cool? Is it that she's like a princess? I know her dialogue's kind of funny when she talks about how she's attracted to you. That part I always kind of thought was dope, but like I said, in general, I just never really fully understood like why so many people absolutely love Tali. Not that it's a bad thing or anything like that. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right here. You gotta kind of watch out for these rocket launcher users. I mean, they are fucking annoying, that's for sure. Just because if they hit you, they stun the shit out of you. Alright, let's get the charge off. Biatch. Oh my god, so many Batarians. Get out of my face. Oh god, this guy's over here still alive. Get out of here. You know, although in this game they give, oh crap. Although in this game they give you slow-mo as you charge, I hate it. I absolutely kind of hate the Vanguard in Mass Effect 3. I know that's going to sound kind of weird because obviously I absolutely love the Vanguard in Mass Effect 1 and I absolutely love the Vanguard in Mass Effect 2. But I definitely hate the Vanguard in Mass Effect 3. And I would say the reason for that is because they added in this like slow-mo that is kind of like epic and cool, I guess, but I personally find it to be just super annoying in that game. Like in this game, your charge is not really slow-mo. I mean, obviously it's not really quick, but you will charge into the enemy and then you get like a 2 to 3 second slow-mo animation to aim, which is really good. Here's a little hack thing over here. I mean, that's the best part, honestly, is that little 2 to 3 seconds a slow-mo to make sure that you can get like a shot in and mess up the enemy. Oh crap. Well, that was annoying. Sometimes they will trap you like that. But yeah, so that's just kind of how it works in this game, which is great. But in Mass Effect 3, they made it so that when you charge, you charge like you slow-mo as you charge, and that is annoying to me because if you the problem with the one of the problems with the combat in single player in Mass Effect 3 I don't like is that if you play the multiplayer and then you play the single player, where the hell did that enemy go? Play the multiplayer and then you try to play the single player, it is just by far fucking annoying because of the different mechanics. Now this part up here is kind of a bitch, I won't lie to you. So what I like to do is hit these fuckers once with my heavy weapon. Just because, yeah, they can definitely be annoying, like I said. So you better be dead, bro. So it's a good thing. And I mean, there's a lot of shielded enemies here. Not only is there a lot of... Oh, crap. Charge, glitch. Gotta love that. Grunt death, bro. You know, there's a lot of shielded enemies over there, and there's just a lot of them waiting for you around the corner. So it can definitely be annoying.
Not a problem.
Stay strong.
Easy enough.
Ready for takedown.
Alright, I'm trying to think. I don't want to have to switch my pistol here, so... Alright, let's go get him. Ah, fucking Christ. Knock his ass over. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies over here too, so watch the fuck out. That, and I'm almost out of ammo, or I'm like totally out of ammo. That's not normally good.
Modified ammo post. Medical.
Shields have
Incendiary
failed.
ammo's so good.
Excellent targeting.
I think there might be a heavy weapon ammo thing over here. Just punch this bitch to death. Now I always like melee damage is really important for the Vanguard. If you can get that, you should definitely try. Alright, so now we could go up in here. Now there is something unique in here, which is the chick from the first game. Well, there is a cameo in this room. If you remember Saren's base from, oh my god, they trolled me again, bastards. But if you remember Saren's base from the first game, you meet a chick on that base who is an Asari, and she's like Saren's secretary, basically. And you have the option to kill her, which is just so funny. Like honestly, I actually do enjoy killing her just because of like how evil it kind of is in Mass Effect 1. But if you let her live, you will run into her here.
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, ran a Thanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okir is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What's Okir trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okir mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
Should have killed her. Too much knowledge without ethical boundaries.
Yeah, man, Morden's kind of evil, man. That's kind of fucked up. Alright, so here is Okir. If you come over here real quick, I like to do this before I talk to him. You can actually get this little bypass thing. You can't mess this up, so don't worry about that. Alright, there we go. And all this is, I don't really care for this. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's Krogan's health. Basically, if you use Grunt, he's like super tank, and that will help, obviously. Speaking of Grunt, there he is. Alright, let's talk to Okir.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okier? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the collectors.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps, but I will restore the Krogan, and my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or Horde would. My legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more coddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention! I have traced the Krogan release. Okier, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okier's data. Flush the tanks!
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Alrighty, so now we can go kick some ass. Unfortunately, most of the time when you get to this part, you're not going to have much ammo, just like I don't. I only have 3 bullets. Now, they give you some ammo, and it does respawn, but in general, it can be a little bit of a bitch. Alright, so here's some ammo right here. If you run forward, which I can't fucking run, there's some more up here as well. Let's grab this. And now we have a decent amount of ammo. Now, what I recommend to do right away, let's take this fucking bitch out. Heavy weapon does work really well for this.
This will put them down.
Alright. I don't think I need to use much more. She's dead now, so that is something to consider. Now these Krogans, there's like 4 of them I believe that are released, and they do come at you quite a bit. Alright. Let's go ahead and warp this shit up. Once this mech's down to its health, you can charge into it and it will pretty much be dead, because then it falls over. Too bad Atlases don't do that shit.
Alarms in the lab. Damn it, what's Okier doing back there?
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited...
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
Shepard. If I knew why the collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This Grunt. Perfect.
Poor dude.
Okier wasted his life to save this single Krogan?
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okier wanted. Am almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
I'm aware of your bias regarding Krogan. I decide what best serves our mission.
Won't know until he's out. If dangerous, too late at that point. Your decision, simply noting concern.
Normandy, Okier is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Alrighty, so that is the mission. I personally find that mission to be pretty fun. It's a couple parts that are annoying though, for sure. Just like the one, basically, the 2 times I use my heavy weapon are the 2 parts that are definitely annoying. So if you have the arc projectile, I would definitely recommend using it for those parts, because as you can see, it makes it so much easier. But yeah, in general, it is a fun mission though, that's for sure. Too bad though that you don't really get any good upgrades. It's only sniper rifle damage, but you know, it's whatever. After we do this, I believe we're gonna get Horizon. So in the next episode, I will be doing that planet. That is another fun planet.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Alrighty, so that's going to end this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please give me a like. A favorite would be nice as well, and I will see you guys next time.